Hello, what is up guys? We are back with another video and this will be a follow-up video. So this is a part 2 to the 5 Dune Racer designs in Rocket League that I did beforehand. Everybody in my Discord seems to love this decal, so I thought, hey, why not do a few more? These follow-up episodes will be only 3 designs, so not like the 5, we're having 3. Partly due to the reason that I had 5 designs before and I tend to recycle a lot of the stuff. And sometimes it gets a bit much. So I thought 3, if you really love this design, I'll do a part 3 with 3 more. So every single episode I'll be doing something new. I'll be doing 5, and every follow-up episode I'll be doing 3. Link in the Discord is down below if you want to suggest anything or just come and hang out, come and say hi to me, come and get some stuff to analyze as well. I also have a service on my Discord where you can smash a picture or anything of a pro car and I'll try to analyze it and tell you everything they're using. So that's also something really cool that you can do on my Discord. Yeah, also thank you very much for 1.1k. This channel is growing completely fast. Completely fast? Completely fast? Completely fast. We're just going to go with that. And yeah, I hope we... I mean, is it realistic to say 1.5 soon? Maybe next year, But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys later and let's get on with the first design. So, our first design is this. I don't know. I just said this. I didn't know what to call it. So I saw in the item shop there was the big Pele's event for his 80th birthday. And I thought, hey, I should integrate some of these items into the episodes of the car design videos I do. So, hey, I thought, why not do it in this one? Because the wheels in this set, I have been using the decal. The decal is very, very cool. I have to admit that because it's got 3 colors on it. It's like the blue, the green, and the gold, which is really cool. But actually, the decal doesn't fit to the wheels. So I thought, hey, I should take a forest green Dune Racer, which is what this is, and I should make it a bit more matching to the wheels, because if you see here, let me just create a new preset real quick. Oh, that's Blacklist mod. Never mind, we can just turn that off real quick. Definitely not improvised, definitely all planned. Love this high budget channel. Right, if we take a look at the Pele car, right, and then we equip the Pele wheels. Sonics, this doesn't match, mate. I think I actually have a theory that Sonic's design stuff are actually colorblind, which, hey, I don't have anything against that because, yo, colorblind people are just like other people too. Like, right? They just see different colors. Like, that's fine. But it's... I actually have a theory, right? I have a theory that one person or one team got designated to make the decal and the other team or person was designated to do the wheels, but they didn't know that those other items were coming in. So they were like, hey, we're going to be doing wheels, go design them. And then they turned around to person B and they were like, hey, we're going to do a decal, go design that. And then they just put the stuff in the game and it doesn't match at all. So yeah, congratulations Pele on 80 years, 80th birthday, woo. Here's some mismatching wheels with some mismatching decal. So anyway, getting back to what I was doing. And if you are new here to the channel, we do roast Sonics on a daily. So yeah, if I hope I never work for them, because if I do, yeah, very, very awkward business relationship there. So anyway, I did a forest green Dune Racer. This is what this car is. So we have a cobalt octane first of all to match the cobalt of the secondary, because we have like the little blue glowies in here. And the saffron is a bit too bright for the orange, and the forest green is already in the decal, so I didn't really want to do it too much in there. So, and as you can see with the wheels, it's only a third color, so that's why I didn't want to do it too much. So we have the cobalt as the octane. For the decal, we have a forest green Dune Racer. Pretty pog. Now, for the colors, we have a blue. On the blue side, I have a blue primary, which is like a blue matte. And then I have a anodized secondary. Now you don't want to go with the full yellow, because the full yellow doesn't really match it, because if you see here on the wheels, the yellow's a bit darker, and no, it's not only because of the menu, even though yes, the menu is kind of fucked, so hey. If you do want to have a different, you can slide these colors along. You could also just do it black if you wanted to, but I wouldn't really recommend that. And on the yellow side, we have a nice yellow primary, which is just one tick darker than the normal yellow. If you do like the normal yellow, you can keep the normal yellow. I don't mind. And we have a blue anodized as the secondary. For the wheels, we have the Pele wheels, of course. This is what the whole design is based around. For the boost, you can take a standard blue that fits very, very nicely. Anything else really doesn't really work, so I'm just going to use a standard blue. And for the trail, you can use anything that is saffron or anything that is forest green. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those, so I'm just going to be using a cobalt luminous, which works as well. But I would really recommend getting a second color in there so that it looks really, really nice. So yes, let's move on to our next Dune Racer design. Right, for our second design, we have a bit of a pastel thing going on. I think I did show this color combination, but I've made a few changes to it as well. I think I have seen this in one video before of mine, or some of you might have seen it. But yeah, I want to do another one with the Dune Racer because it shows off how cool the Dune Racer is in doing 3 color cars. So, for example, here we have the pink Dune Racer, which is accompanied by a mint green and a turquoise color, which is like a light blue, I guess. Yeah, so that looks really nice. And then on the orange side, we have a sky blue Dune Racer, accompanied by a pink, like a dark pink, and a mint green, because Sonic still doesn't give us a light pink color for the primary. But hey, let's just go through it. So we have, on the blue side, we have a pink Octane. On the red side, we have a sky blue Octane. On the decals, we have a sky blue Dune Racer on the orange side, and we have a pink Dune Racer on the blue side. I want to say orange side for some reason. Anyway, so for the colors, we have a light minty green as our primary. We have a super, super light sky blue as our secondary, just to make it like nicely blend in. And also just to focus on the pink as well. On the orange side, we have a lighter pink. You can also put this one if you want something a bit brighter, but this is the one I like. We have a super light mint as the third color. All of the matte, of course. We have, for the wheels, we have a Cristiano in sky blue for the orange side, and we have pink Cristianos for the blue side because we are color swapping the palettes. Continuing with this theme, we have a standard pink on the blue side, and we have a sky blue standard on the orange side. So we're really using the blue on the orange and the orange on the blue, or the pink on the blue in this case, I guess, just to get that nice little, like the accents really going. So we're using a light speed, just a standard normal non-painted one for the orange side, and a pink painted one for the blue side, just to make it all pink. And yes, that's a nice, really sweet car. And we can move on to our third design. And for the third design, we have a nice one. This is a design I actually did well, I couldn't even say a few months ago because it was a while back. But I did this for, I think I did it for commission work for someone out of their inventory, and I really like this design because it looks like a really like sporty race car kind of thing, right? Like it's got all the brands on the side, and like the wheels match nicely, and all the blue colors and yellow and orange. Not orange. What do I have with orange today? Jeez. The red. There you go. These also some really nice 3 colors that work together. We don't have any yellow on the wheels. I wanted to actually see if the saffron version looked better. I mean, the saffron version looks okay, but I would probably use the crimson just because the crimson is very, very prevalent on the design. So we're going to switch this back to crimson real quick, and we can go through the design specifics. So for the car, we have a Crimson Octane, which actually isn't too expensive anymore. It's like 1,000 credits, which is actually good, seeing as it was at like almost 2k credits at one point. So it's pretty cheap at the moment. Grab it, definitely recommend it, seeing as all the new players are coming in and they want Octanes and everything. So demand will go up for those, and yeah, they're not getting any more, so yeah. For the decal, we have a crimson painted Dune Racer. One tip I will say, if you see any Dune Racer designs out there and you do want to copy them but you don't know what painted color they are, the 5 on the top of the decal is always painted the color of the decal. So if you're never really quite sure which one it is, then it is the 5 you have to look at. That's like a little trick. We are using a crimson Dune Racer for both sides because I just really like the highlighting, and also the little dashes on the Dune Racer make it look really nice with the little dashes on the wheels. For the paint finishes, we are using a dark, or at least dead blue. People who watch my channel know what that means. My dead colors, I always refer to them as like the top ones because they're like a very toned down version of the main primary colors. So like say for example we have a sky blue or like a cyan almost, and then it's like the colors slowly faded from them, so that's why I call them that. So yeah, we're using anodize on that just to make it really shiny. Also the wheels do shine a bit. If you see that as I scroll past, the wheels have a reflection on them, so that's why I wanted to make the whole car have a nice reflection on it. We are using a saffron glossy for the secondary. Glossy is just really nice. It just matches nicely to the anodized, doesn't destroy it completely like a matte paint finish would. So that's why we're just using this. And for the yellow side, we are using a bright lemon yellow for the primary with a anodized paint finish, and a dark blue, but you can still recognize it's blue, for the secondary, and we're using glossy on that. So basically what my thought was with the two blues here, so on the blue side we're using the outer rim of the lustrums. Are they called lustrums? Am I stupid? They're called lustrums, okay, good. I was thinking there for a moment. So using the outer rim of the lustrums to match to the paint finish, I think I would need to make it 1 or 2 ticks lighter like this, but you can fiddle around with that and see how you want to get on with that. I like having it a bit more here because it's like in the middle of both. And on the yellow side, we are doing the blue to match the inside of the lustrum. So we're using both blues to match both parts of the wheel. For the wheels, we are using a lustrum X10. I am using the crimson version. You don't need to get the crimson version because the unpainted version, like this, looks very similar. It's just that the crimson color gets just a bit brighter if you use the crimson one, so that's what I decided to use. For the boost, we are using a standard yellow. You can also use a standard crimson or anything from the car. And for the trail, I'm using a ruckus, which is just a really bright red trail. Also, if you see on this design, the anodized paint finish also makes the crimson octane like shiny, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, this is definitely a car for if you want to stand out on the field, but still want to keep it kind of looking pretty cool and pretty low-key. So yeah. So I hope you guys liked that video, and as I said beforehand in the introduction, Discord link is in the description below. If you want to ask me any questions, feel free to. I'm in the comments for the first half an hour that the video goes live. And yes, can we hit 1.5? I really want to hit 1.5 now because I've been growing this channel so much. Now I'm like, oh shit, we can actually do stuff. Anyway, let me guys know in the comments below what other follow-up stuff you want to see. I've got plenty in store for you coming now. And I'll see you guys later. And peace!